Very quickly now, and we're into the gold medal final for the men's 4,000 metres individual pursuit in the C5 category.
Before you leave us here in the Rio Olympic Velodrome, ladies and gentlemen, please now welcome in the back straight, riding for Australia, Alistair DONOHOE. And in the home straight, riding for the Ukraine, Yehor DEMENTYEV.
So the Ukraine versus Australia in the men's C5 4,000 metre individual pursuit. And it is the 21-year-old Alistair DONOHOE against the 29-year-old Yehor DEMENTYEV from the Ukraine. 2.5 seconds between them in qualifying. So away they go, DONOHOE on the far side of the track, DEMENTYEV on the near side, the 29-year-old completing in 4 disciplines here at the Paralympic Games, including a 10th in the 1,000 metre time trial, and up against the Australian in Alistair DONOHOE, who is 21 years of age, born in the Northern Territory, resides in Melbourne, and in road racing has had good results at World Championship level. Winner of the scratch race on the track 2 years ago, and the silver medalist in the individual pursuit at the World Championships in Italy this year. He's a second behind DEMENTYEV at the moment.
And we know that DEMENTYEV is very suited to this distance. Not only did he perform so strongly in the first session on day 3, but he did win 2 gold medals in London on the road. And it looks as though DONOHOE is surging back here. He's certainly not dropping off the pace by any stretch.
Yes, he's dragged that back to 0.3, so that's excellent work from Alistair DONOHOE in the early stages. At the 1,000 metre mark, we get a bit of a look here, and it is DEMENTYEV 111.129, but not far away DONOHOE. He's giving himself a real fighting chance here, 111.311 from the 21-year-old. In fact, it's level pegging now after another lap. So this is exciting. The Australian has now taken DEMENTYEV, so remembering that he was 2.5 seconds slower over 4,000 metres in the qualifying. Did he contain himself a little at the end of that? Did he preserve some energy? DEMENTYEV went pretty hard for that overall time of 4:35.534 as he left something in the lock of the Australian, because he leads by 0.12 after 1,500 metres.
So DONOHOE, the cyclists still not quite at the halfway mark. We'll get a good indication at the 2,000 metre mark as to how they're going, but DONOHOE looking very comfortable.
It's level pegging here. This is really close, heading towards halfway. It's going to be a nail-biter, this gold medal race in the men's C5 4,000 metre individual pursuit. Let's have a look at the 2,000 metre mark. Yes, it is DEMENTYEV just, but only just. There's nothing in it. Well,
again, we're seeing this topsy-turvy leaderboard. Really, it's quite extraordinary how closely matched these riders appear to be in the final. So they're getting into the business end of proceedings here. It's still the Ukrainian in front, but not by much.
So topsy-turvy in the first half of this individual pursuit, but it's going to be DEMENTYEV leading by 0.2. And we now have some 6 laps of the velodrome to go. What has DONOHOE got left? You have to use every bit of capacity in your body for the 4,000 metre pursuit. And he is chasing hard, but DEMENTYEV has the answers at this stage.
Well, what has he got left, and when is he going to use it? That's going to be the key. He can't reach maximum speed now, only to fade in the final lap or 2. So has to be strategic, DONOHOE.
So it is DEMENTYEV leading by 0.6 now of DONOHOE, so it might be slipping away for the Australian, heading towards the 3,000 metre mark. The time for DEMENTYEV 3:27.91, DONOHOE 3:28.87. So 1.4, it's all or nothing now for DONOHOE. Can he grip on? Can he defy the pain barrier and lift? It doesn't look as though he can. DEMENTYEV, his overall time in the qualifying 4:35.53. He'd be hoping to beat that in the gold medal race, but DONOHOE now just has to hold on, and he is on his way to a silver medal.
He is indeed, which is a fantastic achievement in itself, but he'd want the gold. There's 2 laps left, under 2 laps left, a lap and a half. And Dementyev looks as though he's going to see Donohoe down the straight, but I don't think he's going to catch him in time. The bell has sounded. Final lap for Dementyev. How's he going to finish this off?
So, will the Ukraine give all he's got in the final 125 metres, or is it a lap of honour? He's going to take the gold medal in this men's C5 4,000 metre pursuit. The smile on the face. He salutes the crowd. He's the gold medalist. Donohoe, a fantastic performance by the 21-year-old, a rising star, silver medalist for Australia in the 4,000 metre individual pursuit.
Well, Yehor Dementyev, 29 years of age, really just coming into his prime, and expect to see a lot more of him at top-level paracycling. We're going to get a victory dance this time. He's certainly got a flag.
Yes, it's almost turned into a party here in the velodrome after the earlier success from the Slovakian in Joseph Metelka in the 4,000 metre individual pursuit for the men's C4 classification. There is the Ukraine flag, and success, a clinical display in the end from Yehor Dementyev, the 29-year-old from the Ukraine, and another medal on the track for Australia, a silver medal this time, next to that gold medal that was claimed on day 2 of the Rio 2016 Paralympic program.
Well, it's been a very warm and welcoming crowd at the velodrome, and Ukraine rightly taking their opportunity to celebrate with the victory of Yehor Dementyev. So we'll just take a few minutes to set up for the victory ceremony.